You know that feeling when your whole world just implodes? That was me a few months ago. The life I'd built, the future I'd planned, all of it turned to dust. My wife, the person I trusted most, was unfaithful. And the worst part? It felt like I was the last to know. The whispers, the pitying looks. It was humiliating. I was a ghost in my own life, just going through the motions, trying to figure out where everything went so wrong. I packed her things, watched her leave, and the silence in our apartment was deafening. It was a silence filled with questions I couldn't answer, and a pain that felt bottomless. My friends tried to help. They really did. They'd call. They'd drag me out for a drink, tell me I was better off. And intellectually, I knew they were right. But my heart hadn't gotten the memo. It was still broken, still replaying every memory, trying to find the exact moment our love died. I was stuck in a loop of anger and grief, completely lost. Then one night, my phone buzzed, a number I didn't recognize. The message was simple, just 3 words. "You okay?" I almost deleted it, assuming it was a wrong number or spam, but something made me pause. I replied, "Who's this?" The answer floored me. It was her younger sister. Let's call her Chloe. Chloe, the quiet one who always seemed to be in the background at family gatherings. The one who'd give me a small, genuine smile while everyone else was loud and chaotic. I was hesitant, to say the least. My first thought was that she was sent by her sister to plead her case or something. I braced myself for more drama, but her next message was, I know you're a good guy, and I'm so sorry for what she did. It wasn't right." There was no excuse, no justification, just pure, simple empathy. It was the first time someone from that side of the family had acknowledged my pain without trying to downplay it. It was like a tiny crack of light in a very dark room. We started texting. Nothing heavy, just small talk. She'd ask about my day, send me a funny meme, tell me about a new coffee shop she found. It was easy. There was no pressure, no expectation. With her, I didn't have to pretend I was fine. I could tell her I spent the day on the couch watching bad movies, and she'd just say, "Sometimes those are the best days." She wasn't trying to fix me. She was just there. And for the first time in a long time, I felt like I could actually breathe. One day, she mentioned she was going to a local farmer's market and asked if I wanted to come along. I almost said no. The idea of being out in public, of doing something normal, felt strange. But I was tired of the 4 walls of my apartment. So, I said yes. And it was nice. We walked around. She pointed out the best stall for fresh bread. We laughed at a dog wearing a tiny hat. It was the most I had smiled in weeks. She didn't once mention her sister. She just treated me like a person, not a victim. That one outing turned into more. We'd go for walks, grab lunch, explore parts of the city I hadn't seen before. With Chloe, everything felt different. She has this incredible energy, this way of seeing the beauty in small things. She's passionate about her art. She's fiercely loyal to her friends, and she has this laugh that's just infectious. I found myself looking forward to her texts, to our next hangout. The heavy weight on my chest started to feel a little lighter. Of course, the elephant in the room was always there. How could it not be? She's my ex-wife's sister. The thought felt like a tangled mess of wires in my head. Was this wrong? Was it complicated? Absolutely. But the connection I felt with Chloe was undeniable. It was something real and genuine, growing in the ruins of my past relationship. She saw me for who I am, not for who I was married to. One evening, we were sitting by the river, just watching the sunset. She turned to me and said, "I know this is weird, all of it, and if you think it's too much, I get it." My heart hammered in my chest. I looked at her, at this amazing woman who had shown me so much kindness when I was at my lowest, and I knew I couldn't let fear dictate my future again. I told her that my life had already been turned upside down, and maybe weird was exactly what I needed. Maybe this strange, unexpected path was the one that would lead me back to happiness. It's still new, and it's definitely complicated. We're taking it one day at a time. I have no idea where this is going, and yes, I'm terrified. But for the first time in what feels like an eternity, I'm also hopeful. She didn't just ask if I was okay, she stayed long enough to actually help me be okay. Sometimes, the most unexpected people walk into your life and show you that a new beginning is possible, even when you thought your story was over. Thank you so much for listening to my story. It's been a wild ride, and I'm just figuring it all out. If you've ever been through something similar, or if you just enjoyed the video, please give it a like and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you stick around. See you in the next one.